Hey guys, I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today's big idea is God can do anything, and I mean anything. For our game, we're going to learn some fun facts about people who did the impossible, and we're doing it through riddles. Let's start. Riddle number 1. For his first miracle, Jesus turned me into wine at a wedding in Cana. I can fit in any shape, but try to hold me and I'll slip through your fingers. I run, but have no legs. What am I? Water! John 2 says that at a wedding in Cana, when the wine ran out, Jesus told the servants to fill 6 stone pots with water and take a cupful to the head waiter. Putting the cup to his lips, the waiter tasted that Jesus not only turned the water into wine, but the best wine. Let's go to the next one. Riddle number 2. Jesus told a royal official to go back to me after healing his son. I am where people live and where you probably are right now. What am I? Yes! After the wedding in Cana, a royal official came to ask Jesus to heal his dying son in Capernaum, which was about 20 miles away. Without moving, Jesus told him in John 4:50, "Go back home. Your son will live." He healed the boy from a distance. Here's the next one. Riddle number 3. Jesus beat me when healing a man who couldn't walk. Once you lost me, you can never have me back. What am I? Time. In John 5:8, by the pool of Bethesda, Jesus saw a man who had been disabled for 38 years. The Lord commanded him, "Stand up, pick up your mat, and walk." It didn't matter that the man had become lame for almost 4 decades. When Jesus said walk, he walked. Our last one is coming up. Riddle number 4. When Jesus told Lazarus to rise, he beat me. I'm the one thing people think you can't cheat. What am I? Death. When Lazarus died, his sister's hopes died with him. However, Jesus transformed their impossibility into the perfect opportunity to glorify God by bringing Lazarus back to life in John 11. Miracles show us that Jesus can do anything. Now we're going to worship God and learn more about what He can do. Come on.
Everyone needs compassion, a love that's never failing. But let mercy fall on me. But everyone needs forgiveness, the kindness of a Savior, the hope of a nation. Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. For He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. So take me as you find me, all my fears and failure, and fill my life again. I give my life to follow everything I believe in, and now I surrender. I surrender. Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Savior, He can move the mountains. My God is mighty to save. He is mighty to save. Forever, author of salvation. He rose and conquered the grave. Jesus conquered the grave. Shine your light and let the whole world see. We're singing for the glory of the risen King. Jesus, shine your light and let the whole world see. We're singing for the glory of the risen King. Savior.
Welcome back, guys! So, in our story, the Israelites had been slaves in Egypt for hundreds of years. They were treated badly, and it was time for them to escape. But the Egyptian ruler, Pharaoh, was determined not to let them leave Egypt. So God sent 10 plagues to change his mind. What was the first plague? You're right! The river turned to blood. Then there were the plagues of frogs, gnats, and flies. They each came and infested the place where the Egyptians lived. Would that drive you crazy to have frogs, gnats, or flies infesting your space? It would be pretty irritating. In the fifth plague, the animals that belonged to the Egyptians died. The animals that belonged to the Israelites were spared, though. In the sixth one, the people got boils, which are big, painful bumps on their skin. The other plagues were just as bad. A huge hailstorm, big bugs called lotuses, and a complete darkness. The Egyptians had not treated the Israelites well. They made them work really hard and were mean to them. All of these awful things had to happen to the Egyptians to convince Pharaoh to set the Israelites free. Then there was one last plague that was the worst of all. the angel of death came and took the lives of all the firstborn sons of the Egyptians, including the son of Pharaoh. How are the Israelites protected during the last plague? Yes, they painted the blood of a perfect lamb over their doorframes, and death passed over their houses. The plagues were about more than just punishing the Egyptians and freeing the Israelites. God wanted everyone to see His power. Whatever we face in life, we can trust that God is bigger. There is nothing He can't do. Most importantly, He can and will do anything to show people who He is. Let's spend time talking with God in prayer. Dear God, thank you for this amazing, true story about how great you are. Thank you for being bigger than anything we face and for helping us. Amen. Do you know what today's big idea is? No? Let's go see.
God really can do anything, can't He? I wonder what He's going to do this week for us. Thanks for joining me, and remember, you can always find other lesson materials in the description box below. Goodbye.